Hey everybody, this is Aaron here from Gigatitan, bringing you the 9th part of the Heart Gold walkthrough, because that's what I do. And we just got a blue apricorn right there. We're heading on the way to Ecruteak City. And for some reason I enter my items pockets for reasons unbeknownst to me, but I really don't care because, it doesn't really take up that much time anyways, so, that's okay. So, we're running along here, you just run around this route, defeat all these trainers, don't really need to show that. Now the main part of this route is the Sudowoodo here, and he is just in the way. Kind of like Snorlax will be in future times, in Kanto, but for now it is the Sudowoodo, and if you picked up the watering can, if you got your watering can license in Goldenrod City, you can actually water the Sudowoodo, and he's gonna go, what the heck? Why'd you do that? I'm a rock type. So you fight him, and you gotta catch him because it's Sudowoodo. He's like the Snorlax of Johto, so I have to catch him in because I like Sudowoodo. So I paralyze him, and goes for a low kick and does not really do much. Now this takes quite a long time. Even with heavy balls, it actually doesn't catch Sudowoodo. You might have a lot of trouble catching Sudowoodo. I did. You just gotta be lucky. So I almost catch him. I get 3 wiggles right there. And almost catch him. It's like, I'm like, oh shoot, so close, so close. It's just like, man, it's just like, So I use Slam just to get down a little more HP, and I'm like, okay, I can catch him now. And I'm just like, okay, fine, I'll catch this guy. I'll catch this like piece of driftwood here with my great ball, cause it's great, it'll be great. It'd be great, you know what? And I'm like, you know what, dude? Not cool. You got it in my great ball. I paid money for that. Just like, it's not like in the show where it just I don't know, just comes back to your hand. I would love that. It's just like they have fishing wire, and when they're born, they thread it into the palm of their hand, and they're like, come back, and it comes back. Like baby come back. You can blame it all on me. But it's like, no, it just has to disappear into oblivion. I guess that's how it works in video games. I mean, they're Japanese, sorry. I tried to argue with no logic here, and that got me nowhere. So, Heavy Ball doesn't even catch it. I'm like, come on! I'm like, get in the ball! And I'm just like, oh, come on. So I use a Pokeball. I'm like, I've had so many stories of my friends like, I caught a Groudon in my Pokeball, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll give it a try, but I don't know. Just things were not working out for me, and I was starting to sweat here. I was like, I'm running out of Pokeballs. I'm like, I do not want to have to restart this. And they use Flail, and I'm like, man, that was an epic Flail. And I'm just, I hate that because now I'm like, I don't have anything that can resist Flail in my party. I'm just like, what am I gonna do? I'm like, come on, Pokeball. I'm like, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, heart of the cards, but heart of the Pokeball. And I'm like, I believe. And thus I received a Sudowoodo. And I caught it, and I'm like, yes! I'm like, I caught him in a Pokeball. What a waste of all my other money and other Pokeballs. And I love Hitman because he's a funny guy. And I don't know where that came from. He's cheering me on in the X-Fire chat. I'm encouraged by his words. And he's like, and this guy's like, that was fun. I'm like, dude, I just got like one of my Pokemon killed, and I wasted like $5,000 on you. And he's like, oh, that was fun. Here's some berries. I picked them up off like the ground. I'm like, dude, a bird could have like crapped those out and he would have given them to me, and I wouldn't even care because I can't say no. So he's like, just go plant them in these pots, and they'll go big and strong. Except I won't ever, because I run around in the forest collecting berry crap all day. So now you just head north up here, and I read the sign because I want tips because I'm a trainer and I need tips. They're talking about digging some crap, and I'm like, dude, is that the first double battle? Is that a double battle? I'm like, no way. They actually have them in this game. No way. I'm like, whoa. So I run up to him, and it was just like, Tori's like, let's battle. And I'm like, we're twins. We're like knockoffs of the Moss gym leaders, Tate and Lisa. And they send out a Mareep and a Meryl. I guess because they both have the letter M in them, and they're cute because they're little girls. I don't know. So I sent out Fluff Muffin and Spectre, and I'm like, why did I do that? Because Fluff Muffin, okay, here's the story. I've been like also along Pokewalking all day. I'm just like in the best shape of my life. All thanks to Pokemon Success Story. Yeah, look it up. I'm on their Success Story. Just turn my life around. Just kidding. Anyways, along with going to the Pokewalker and going that for leveling up, I used the daycare center when I got my bike, and I used that for a little while, and that's why I have such high-level Pokemon at such an early point in the game. Now, that's why also some of my Pokemon are evolved. Like Ghastly should have been evolved by now, and Venomoth should have been evolved by, or sorry, not Venomoth, Mareep, or sorry, yeah, Mareep should have. Or sorry, Flappy. I get them all mixed up. They're all just sort of the kind of the same. But that's why it's not leveled up, because they can't level up in the daycare. So I have to level up out of the daycare to get it to evolve. So just battle the other trainer there. It's another double battle, and here we are, Ecruteak City, the city of ethnic origins. Just kidding. It's like a Japanese city. You know what I noticed is Johto is like the most ethnically friendly city, or I mean, like nation or whatever, region, whatever. It's kind of the same thing. But, so Bill's like, hey, I'm like, dude, it's Bill Nye, the science guy. Dude, I love that guy. I watched his TV shows when I was 3, and he taught me, like, about evaporation and stuff like that. And I'm like, come back. I'm like, that guy's my idol. But I did watch Bill Nye, the science guy. He's good. He's legit. So, I go to the Pokemon Center, and there's like, bum, 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 and I'm like, she's like, thanks for waiting. Hope you enjoy your nationalized healthcare. Vote for Obama. I'm like, what? So, we run outside, and it's Ecruteak City, the awesome Asian city. I'm like, dude, I'm right at home here. I'm like, this is where I belong. I'm just kidding. I'm Chinese, so it's kind of different. And I'm like, where are the doors on these things? Japanese do they just walk through, like, walls? Are they, like, it's just weird, like ghosts? So, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this place. This is the burned tower. It was destroyed by a mysterious fire. Yeah, but who knows? And frankly, I don't really care. So, I'm like, dude, I want to catch them. And then this guy's like, hey, what's up, man? And I'm like, I'm Yushin. I travel around. Suicune also sounds somewhat close to my name. I've never seen you before. And I might just be a new character, but, I'm just a minor character. I'm like, oh, dude, it's that one guy up there. I'm like, Morty is like one of the coolest gym leaders. I love him. He's like, I just think he's cool. And so he's like, I'm the gym leader, and I'm in here for some reason. And then, oh my gosh, it's that Bub. It's that Bub. Gosh, it's that Bub. So, man, I have to fight this guy, and he's just like, dude, man, I'm just gonna be the greatest Pokemon master ever, and you're not. And I'm just gonna like rant about it. So let's have a battle. And so it's like dun 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 dun. You know, you get it. And he sends out this pathetic Ghastly, and it cursed me. And I'm like, dude, does your mother kiss you with that mouth? And he's like, no. So I knock him out, right in the head. Punch, Falcon Punch. And I level up, and I'm like, yes, my dinner is level 26, and it's afflicted by curse. And so I'm like, who taught this guy his manners? I'm like, really? This is just a disgrace. And so he's like, do you want to switch? I'm like, yes, please, because I don't want that curse. And I love how it like forewarns you. It's like hacks. So rival Bub, this Bub, just send in his Magnemite, and I'm like, okay. So I just use Dragon Rage and kill it in one hit, because that's how I roll. Just kill things in one hit. And he's like, I'm gonna send in a Zubat. I'm like, this guy is like Team Rocket, okay? He's just about as good as a slightly better Team Rocket, except he still sucks. And so they use Supersonic and they miss. Like, you know, just like anything he ever tried to accomplish, he just kind of missed it. And Zubat faints, and I get his experience. I can just steal his life points. And so they're gonna send out Bayleaf. So I send in Bolt, because I'm like, I have Ice Fang to deal with your shenanigans. And then I'm like, okay, nice try, Bayleaf. You know, back in Gold and Silver, you had the edge right here. But guess what? I have a secret weapon. It's called Ice Fang. Yeah, take that. Hope you like the 4th generation, nub. So they use Reflect. They're like, oh, don't you get that? I'm going easy on you. I'm like, wow. I'm like, really? Oh, okay. I'm like, okay, go ahead, go easy on me. I'll just kill you anyways. And so he's like, I'm not fighting with another weakling again. Just playing around. I'm like, dude, I just sweeped you. And he's like, oh, whatever. You'd never be able to catch it. I'm just gonna put you down. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess that's the end of part 9.